Going to the lower bracket finals where they're facing T1 tomorrow.
That F&G always with the delayed happiness, but such a pure expression. Meanwhile, S4, this is what happiness looks like for S4. Look at that slight smile. It charms anyone here. It was an impressive game by Alliance, and honestly, OG, there was a moment where I really thought they were doing just purely on mechanical skill. I don't think their draft did anything wrong against them, and the Senking was doing so much. Even went for an Aeon this preemptively to deal with a Doom, but one misplay at that point would have crushed your whole lineup, and that's exactly what happened. That small misplay where Senking was a bit out of position, you got rid of him, got rid of the Omnite, and then what do? Alliance just had a stronger core-to-core matchup, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, beautiful gameplay from them. Somehow, Kyle was indeed right. On Twitter, he posted some picture. Sven against this Wyvern Magnus looks very difficult to play, especially when Alliance is playing the team fight so incredibly well. As we can see, the Doom onto Seb, I think that was absolutely mandatory. He was just chain stunning them constantly and setting up for everybody else to do things, and focusing the egg. That's also a really solid play, using that RP to set up on top of the egg. It's a really weird execution, but it works, right? They have to do that to win the fight.
They had the tools necessary, and it was, I guess, a little bit of a last-minute swap-up as well. They decided to send the Magnus mid on Limp, S4 Doom offlane, and literally I thought it was just because it was a lane matchup kind of thing, but it seemed like it was effective all game long.
Yeah, I think the lane was good too, though. You were saying that maybe the Magnus might be a counter to the Hoodwink?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Hoodwink, but in my head, Hoodwink has like 2 BAT, so he's not pumping out as much harass on you. He's not that high damage. Magnus he went for like a 2-3-0 build. Didn't even try for any score plays. He just out CS and out farmed
Thompson on the Hoodwink.
Thompson, thank you. Wait, very late. I'm very tired.
Hoodwink has a higher
heat stroke
than average BAT?
Yeah, he has 2 BAT.
Really?
And I mean, Magnus is higher as well, but you don't take as much harass. And then he just out-farmed it, and eventually you just RP the stupid furry and you kill him.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, every time Hobson, that's a rapper. We're losing.
We are running on fumes right now.
Every time Thompson wins lane with this Hoodwink, he is running in and just beating the crap out of people, constantly harassing them out between the two nukes. And against Magnus doesn't care.
He has such a high HP pool.
Yeah, you just push the wave out and then go jungle. And we saw the contesting of the easy camp. There was that really cool little sentry ward in the low ground, which I've never seen before. T-Gov would be happy about that. He was like, people need to block easy camps when there's TAs and Magnuses. He's right.
Yeah, especially if it's Magnus empowering a Lifestealer, and we are going to get a chance to speak to the Lifestealer of game number 2, because we got Nikobaby on the line. Nico, we specifically requested you because you have a lot of very, courteous teammates, but I'm curious, gotta ask the question, with the recent drama against OG, do you feel anything different about this series, or was it just business as usual for you?
I mean, for sure there is a bit of extra. You wanna beat them 5v5 as well, right? So they have no more excuses, kinda. And that's what we did,
Yeah, you felt confident in both these games. What if it was a 2-1? Would you still feel as satisfied, or the 2-0 just feels a little bit better?
I mean, as long as we beat them, that's what matters to me. I don't care about the result.
All business. I respect it. Jenkins, you got any questions for the man?
All right, I got a question about Loda. I want to know, he seems like the type of strong leader guy that's never going to turn the leadership thing off, and I'm wondering, does he have any impact on your team? Like, does he do like the psychological stuff, or is he mostly just dealing with like the business at Alliance?
He used to do both at the start of his team, and he used to work with me more so than the others. But lately it's been just us, I think, and we found a way to work with the dynamic in this team, because we have a lot of voices in the team right now.
Cool. So he kind of gave you guys a push, and now you're the birds flying.
That's right.
Sorry, you have to go out.
So you guys have done really well in the online DPC tournaments and this tournament as well. I was wondering, are you guys planning on preparing for TI any differently than you have for, say, the majors?
Not as much. I just feel like we've made a lot of mistakes in the past, how we prepared for majors and stuff, like for the LAN itself. Then some mistakes during the LAN, how we prepare for the games, like mentally as well. So I think this is what we're gonna work on. But not much of a change than before.
Alright,
Except we know what our strengths are right now. You know, before we used to go to the majors, and you know, we know we're good because of the DPC and all this stuff, but I feel like we're not really understanding why we're doing so well. And these past 2 majors, we learned a lot, so I expect better results at TI,
I have a meme question.
I would say.
Okay, fine. Then let me
Yeah,
ask a
go ahead.
serious question first. Your game 2 with the Lifestealer, you picked up the Shard very, very early. You care explaining
Yeah.
why you thought it was a good idea?
I mean, I was getting carried a lot, and I felt like I'm falling behind, right? And I feel like if I just go and kill Phoenix or Omni with the slow, I would be way more useful than if I just buy like some other extra damage item, and I'm not gonna hit anyone in the fight.
Okay.
And it's just 1.4k gold, right? It's not that much.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what
Plus-
I think, but then why don't Lifestealers get it more often? Because I feel like getting kited is a common problem for Lifestealer.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice item to buy, even if you can't get it from Roshan.
Okay.
What hero needs to get buffed in 7.3 or 8.0 or whatever it is for you guys to insta-win TI? What are you hoping gets buffed?
Well, I don't need buffs. I feel like I have a large hero pool right now. But I want Wyvern to go away, that's for sure. Like, Wyvern is just so much here, like, this hero.
How about on your team, the Hoodwink? Are you cool with FNG playing Hoodwink? Has he grown on you?
I mean, he's the hipster, you know. He's always gonna find his hoodwink. He's always gonna think of some cool stuff that comes in.
And I guess last question is, now you know your opponent is going to be T1. Did you get a chance to play with them at all in scrims during the Animajor or no?
Yeah, I think we played them a few times at the start, and we kind of know what they like to do. So it's gonna be a nice chance for us to do well against a major team who did well there.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing how that goes. Congratulations on your win versus OG, and good luck tomorrow.